All right. So normally Spirit doesn't give me any idea what the meditation is going to be about. But tonight they have given me a little bit of pre-advanced information. So they asked me to let you know what it is. So if anybody's uncomfortable with the topic of what the meditation can be, you can leave. Again, it's just because it is a touchy topic. Most of us know that there's major upheaval in the world going on right now, and there's a war going on. And Spirit has asked that we send healing. We'll be sending healing to Ukraine and to Russia, because there's a lot of people in Russia that need healing too. So there's healing all around. Again, if you're uncomfortable with the topic, no offense, please leave, but it won't be getting into politics or anything. It'll be an overall general healing, but we will be sending healing to both countries and other countries as well, because it's not just there that there's a lot of stuff going on. There's worldwide there is, but we'll be focusing on that. Okay, so with that said, I'm going to just explain a little bit about what we do going into the meditation. So when you consider lie down during the meditation, whatever is your preference, doesn't matter to me, whatever's comfortable for you. What is important is that you don't cross any body parts, because this does impede the flow of your energy. So however you sit or lie down, just no crossing. When I ask you to take a deep breath in, this is going to be a breath from underneath your belly button. So it's not going to be a shallow breath up here. It's going to be a deep, strong draw in of your breath. And then when I ask you to exhale, focus on exhaling stress, worries, concerns that you might have in your day-to-day lives with the exhale. We're going to do 3 repetitions of what I call the squeeze. So when I ask you to do the squeeze, what you're going to do is you're going to do a strong inhale, and you're going to hold it. And I want you to just basically squeeze every muscle in your body that you can comfortably do so. So if you have an illness or something that's hurting or something, obviously don't stress that part of the body, but stress as much or tense as much as you can. This helps you release additional stress and really helps you get into the zone of being more relaxed. And we'll be just doing 3 repetitions of that. And in between, we'll do 1 to 2 regular breaths, so you don't hyperventilate or anything like that. Okay. Do your best to follow along with it. It's going to be guided visual. So even if you don't see something, just play with what I'm saying. Not everybody's visual. Some people get ahead of me in the meditation, and that's okay too. There's no really any right or wrong way to do this. It's just your way to do it. Just try to stay awake. If you do fall asleep, that's okay too, because your subconscious is still listening and it'll still get what it needs out of the meditation. So if everybody would like to get into a comfortable position, so comfortable position, again, no body parts crossed. So I want you to start taking in those deep breaths that I just mentioned. Again, focusing on them being from the lower part of your belly, underneath your belly button. So strong breath in and strong exhale out with, again, the intention of letting go of stress, tension, worries that you might be holding on to in your life at this time. So do a few of these breaths in and out. Keep breathing in, letting go of stress and worry. On this next deep breath in that I want everybody to take, we're going to do our first repetition of the squeeze. So everybody, let's take that deep, strong breath in and hold it. So everybody's hold it and squeeze, 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 tight every muscle of your body. Tighten, 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 squeeze, 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 squeeze. Let it go. Normal breath in with a normal breath out. Normal breath in with a normal breath out. On this next deep breath in, we're going to do the second repetition of the squeeze. So everybody, when you're ready, let's take that deep breath in and hold it and do the squeeze. Everybody squeeze, tighten up every inch of your body that you comfortably can and hold it. Squeeze tight, 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 tight. Hold, 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 hold. Let it go. Normal breath in. Normal breath out. Normal breath in. Normal breath out. On this next strong inhale, again, we're going to do our final version of the squeeze. So when you're ready, take that deep breath in, hold it, and really make this one work. Squeeze tight as you can and hold it. Squeeze tight, tight, make it burn. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, let it go. Wonderful. You should all be feeling a little more relaxed with that. So now we're going to begin our protection, which we do every time we connect with spirit. So I want you to visualize that you're sitting in the bottom of a very large, soapy, iridescent bubble that floats about a foot off the ground. You're just sitting on the bottom, chilling. And as you sit in this bubble, it begins to fill with a bright, brilliant white light. So allow this white light to begin to fill the bubble. And as it does, you just naturally breathe it in. It's just like normal air. You breathe that white light into your body. And you begin to allow that to flow into every cell of your body, where it'll begin to relax you even more. And it'll also start intuitively healing any area that might need to be healed. So the bubble continues to fill with this wonderful white light, and you just continue to breathe it in. This energy that's filling your bubble it's very protective energy, and it allows you to relax even further, letting go of those worries and those concerns that you might have in your day-to-day life. Next, I want you to visualize a second bubble. This bubble is made of mirrors. The reflective, shiny part of the mirror faces outward, away from you. And the reason that this does is that if any negative energy or energies you don't want in your presence come towards you, they're reflected away and you don't have to have them in your life experience. So this bubble gently encapsulates the bubble you're sitting in, and it begins to fill with white light as well. So you, as the white light fills the bubble, you begin to breathe that white light in as well, relaxing with each breath in and with each breath out. And as you do this, you notice that white colored roots begin growing down from the bottom of this bubble towards the earth. They go downwards and they dance across the top of the earth very delicately. And before long, they penetrate the earth and they begin their downward growth. And as they grow downwards, they begin to pull up the energy from the earth. So this energy flows into your bubble. Again, it's a white energy from the earth flowing into your bubble. And just as the other times, you begin to breathe this energy into your body, where it will go to every cell of your body, allowing you to relax further. And this energy will also provide healing. As you continue breathing in this grounding energy, you also notice that the roots, some begin to grow up into the bubbles you're in, and they grow over your lap as you sit at the bottom, kind of like a comfortable blanket covering you, allowing you to be even more protected in this bubble. This energy flowing into the bubble from Mother Earth, it feels like a giant bear hug. It gives you confidence and it empowers you to tackle anything. So as you continue breathing this energy in, becoming calmer and more relaxed, those roots continue growing downward, downward, downward towards Mother Earth's heart, pulling that energy up into your bubble that you continue to breathe. Before long, the roots connect with the heart of Mother Earth, embracing, and in a brilliant flash of light, the energy from Mother Earth's heart flows up into your bubble, and this protective energy just embraces you and surrounds you, and you know you are safe. Next, we're going to bring down our final bubble, which I call the divine bubble. So once again, I want you to visualize an even larger bubble than the two you're sitting in, floating down from above, and it surrounds the bubbles you're in. Once again, the white energy flows into your bubble, but this time, the energy is from the source of all that is. This white light flows into your bubble, and you breathe this beautiful energy in, where it once again goes into your cells of your body to comfort you, to relax you, and to heal you. This energy is very spiritual. It's enlightening energy, and it gives you a sense of feeling content, happy, and uplifted. This energy, it gives you the sense of coming home, of being loved, and completely accepted for being the unique person that you are. With each breath in of this wonderful energy, you become more and more relaxed and less worried about your life. You become less aware of the here and the now, and you become more focused on my voice. So we're going to open our third eye chakra so that when we send the healing out in a little bit, it's even stronger. So you don't have to know where your third eye is, though I know some of you do. In your mind, ask your helping spirits. Again, you may know who they are, or you may not, it doesn't matter, to help you open your third eye chakra to the perfect level for tonight's meditation and healing. And just allow them to work their magic. They know what they're doing. Now, if you feel any discomfort, tension or tightness in your forehead area where your third eye is located, again, in your mind, just let your helping spirit team know that you have discomfort, and they will eliminate the discomfort, but you have to let them know. Okay, so we're going to begin the guided healing part of the meditation. So I want you to imagine that you step out of your bubble of protection. You will still be protected, you just won't be sitting in the bubble. And as you step out of the bubble onto the ground, it's completely covered with well-manicured green grass. It's very lush, no yellow spots whatsoever. It's perfectly groomed. It's soft on your feet. You feel it cushion you as you step onto it and walk. And you decide to take your shoes off because you want the full experience of walking on this cushy grass. So you bend down and you just slide off whatever it is you're wearing, and you just kind of freely toss them back into your bubble so they're nice there for when you come back. And you step onto this grass and you wiggle your toes on the grass. You feel its softness, its coolness, maybe a little tickly because you're in your bare feet. Maybe a couple of them stick between your toes. It's a pleasant feeling. And as you're enjoying the grass on your feet, you look up into the sky, and it's the brightest, bluest sky ever. A couple of floating clouds going by, nice puffy ones, pure white. The sun's nice and warm, but not too hot. And there's a gentle breeze that starts blowing on your face, cooling your face and the rest of your body. It's a wonderful place. And you're just looking around, enjoying this moment. And as you're looking around, you notice off to the side, well, there's a little chipmunk coming towards you. And this is kind of, for those of you who might not know what a chipmunk is, it's kind of like a tiny miniature squirrel. And it's way cuter. So you have this little chipmunk kind of hopping towards you. And you look down at it, kind of amused at it and wondering why it's not afraid of you. But it isn't. And it comes right up to your feet and it hops onto your feet as you stand on this lush grass. And well, you're not really afraid of this, but you're not sure what to do with this little chipmunk. So, well, you decide you're going to bend down and see if it'll go onto your hand because you're kind of curious. So you do. You extend your hand down on the grass and, well, it jumps onto your hand without a hesitation. It jumps on there and now you have this little chipmunk on your hand and you stand up straight. You bring the chipmunk on your hand looking at it right eye to eye. So you're staring right into this chipmunk's eye. And it's looking at you and it's switching its little whiskers, wiggling its little nose. And you swear you hear something in your head. It's like you hear this little chipmunk say, hello. And you kind of shake your head, you go, how could this chipmunk be talking to me? But yes, you sure heard it. And I go, hello. And you hear it again, third time. And you're like, okay, I'm making this up. And then the chipmunk looks at you and kind of gives you this, tilts its head and goes, no, you're not. Which makes you kind of like sit up straight and go, whoa, this chipmunk's talking to me. And so you take your finger from your other hand and you start running your finger down the back of the chipmunk and it kind of nestles into your hand, enjoying the rubs. And you're feeling pretty good holding this beautiful little chipmunk and having this interaction. And then you hear once again this chipmunk speak to you and it says, over here, over to the right, come on, let's go. And you can go, okay, kind of bossy little thing, but off you start walking to the right where the chipmunk came, carrying the chipmunk, enjoying the lush green grass on your feet, the sun and warming your face and the breeze. And as you walk in the direction the chipmunk mentioned, you notice there's a very large tree that you didn't notice before. And you recognize it as an oak tree. And it's very, very large. And it's full of nuts, whatever oak trees have. And you notice squirreling around on this oak tree, there's a whole family of chipmunks. And they all run down the base over to you. And all of a sudden, you just know, you hear them all chip, chip, chip. They want to be picked up too, but well, you only have two hands. So, okay, you sit down. Only one way to handle this. You sit down with your back against this massive oak tree, shading you in this beautiful sun. And all these little chipmunks kind of scurry into your lap. It's a very pleasant experience. You're not afraid, and they're just seeming to enjoy your presence. So they're just nestling there. A couple run up onto your shoulder, nestle against your chin. And you just feel very accepted and connected to Mother Earth and to nature. And as you sit there enjoying this experience with these chipmunks, playing with you, enjoying your company, you notice a dandelion seed floating. Those little white fluffy things floating towards you. Literally, it's making the beeline right towards you. Gently floating in the air towards you. and it lands at your feet as you sit there. And you reach forward as the chipmunks are playing around, and you pick up this dandelion seed. Now, dandelion seeds represent wishes. Sure, most of us at one point in our life have picked a dandelion when it's fully seeded, blown on it to make a wish. And that's exactly what we're going to do tonight with this seed. But as you pick up the seed, you feel that you need to put it back down. And you do. And you notice the seed suddenly grows and becomes a full-fledged dandelion in its splendor of yellow, looking at you. And it happens instantly, pretty much. And the dandelion just seems to be exceedingly fast going through its life process. So it comes from this little seed to a full-grown plant with its flower. And now you notice the flower itself is beginning to seed, but now it's not one seed. It's a whole flower of seeds. So you wait for it to be fully flower with the seeds, and you feel that you need to pick it. And you do, but you don't blow it yet. And you just pick the seed, the stem of flowers that's seeded, and you hold it. Now, as I mentioned earlier, we're going to send healing to the areas in the world that have a lot of stressful things going on in them now. This can be multiple countries, multiple areas, though we are focusing on the two ones that right now that are more war-torn right now. But again, we're not excluding others. So as you hold this dandelion full of seeds, I want you to just continue holding it. But I want you to focus now on your heart area as you're holding this seed. And as these little chipmunks are scurrying around watching you now, they're very interested in what you're doing. And you open your heart to love. Allow the heart to open without judgment, without expectation, because we're not directing where this goes. The universe, spirit, will direct it to where it needs to go. Now, if you feel you need to direct it, that's okay, you can, but it's not necessary to do so. So let your heart area expand further. Allow it to open and blossom. Let it expand. And as you do this, all of a sudden you feel your main helping spirit, you may know them, you may not, present themselves sitting beside you. As you're expanding your heart, you begin to draw in your helping spirit team. Another one appears on your left side. And then they begin to all flow towards you as you open your heart to the loving energy. And it begins to amplify, because as you open your heart to love, they also begin sending you love, and your heart opens and expands even more. Now, some of you may feel physical sensations as you do this. That's okay. Nothing to worry about. And some of you might not feel anything, and that's also okay. So don't worry. Accept this love that's pouring towards you from your team. And they keep growing. They're coming in droves to help you. and to give you love. And you notice that the flower, the dandelion flower, begins to get bigger and bigger, the seeds, and they begin to turn different color. They begin to turn pink, a very soft pink, which is the color of love. And so they're no longer white. They're becoming this glowing pink energy. They're still seeds, but they're just glowing pink. And they keep expanding and getting larger as you accept the love from your helping spirit team. And as you also expand your heart. And as you continue to do this, you hear the little chipmunk in your sitting on your shoulder say to you, adding healing. Doesn't have to be for anyone particularly. Can be for just the situation from these places that need the healing. It's non-judgmental. It's just healing. It's just loving, healing energy that you're sending to this dandelion blossom that's in full seed. And the blossom begins to grow even bigger. So it's bigger than any dandelion that you could ever have seen in your life. It just kept getting bigger and shinier and sparkly with this energy and this love that you're infusing in it. And all these chipmunks are just kind of dancing around, very excited with this. And your main helping spirit puts their hand on your knee and they smile at you. And you again get a wave of loving energy and you feel it completely surround you as if they're holding you in their arms, embracing you. And you hear them speak to you. So what I'm going to do as you continue to open your heart and send love and healing energy to this dandelion blossom, I'm going to give you a minute or two to talk to this helping spirit that's interacting with you. You can ask them anything. You don't have to ask them anything. The choice is yours. You can just sit and enjoy their company, but they're open to a dialogue if you're interested. But you won't be sending the healing out yet because we're still building. Collectively, we're building this huge healing energy, which we're going to send out. So I'm going to give you a short time with your helping spirit. And as you sit there having this interaction with your helping spirit, this little chipmunk that's been sitting on your shoulder begins kind of gently scratching on your shoulder. It wants your attention. And so you look towards it and it runs down your arm onto the ground. And oh my gosh, there is a field of these dandelions in full blossom surrounding you, glowing with this brilliant pink energy of love and healing that have grown up around you as you were interacting with your helping spirit guide. And you are in awe, and you sense all the love pouring from these beautiful, beautiful blossoms. And you stand up and you look behind you, and it's everywhere. There's a field as far as you can see in any direction of these fully bloomed dandelion flowers in seed form. And your helping spirit guide that's working with you tonight says it's time to release them to the world. One seed of good intention, of love, of healing can blossom into a field of energy and love like has happened here. And as they say that, if you happen to notice that it is an angel, and they open their wings out full in their glory, and they go and turn around and do it again in all four directions. And these seeds that we've fed with love and healing begin floating in the air quickly in all directions. They're floating in the wind to travel to wherever it's needed, wherever love and healing is needed. They're going there. And as you watch this, you notice even more seeds pouring in, because everybody's who is tending tonight, the seeds have come together. Everything is pink, and they're floating out together. So the energy that you yourself has decided to send has been magnified by 22 other people, sending out the same love and healing. That's how much amplified. It's actually more, but you get the idea. And it's humbling to watch how a collective group can perform such a loving thing for others with no expectation back for themselves, to send the intention to heal strangers in all situations. That's something to feel good about. That's something to celebrate. And just as we all know, a single dandelion has so many seeds, it can produce 100 new flowers, which produce 100 new flowers, and so on. So this healing will continue to do this going forward as each seed lands where it needs to. And it will continue past tonight to send that healing. And you notice that that one chipmunks wants your attention once again. So you bend over, you allow it to come onto your hand again. And you just feel so much love from this experience. And you notice that it has one single seed in its mouth. And it places it in your hand for you to keep. This is the love of the universe coming back to you. And as we just know, and I explained, this one seed can become 100 seeds and can expand this love and healing to you. So you take the seed. Some of you maybe put it in a pocket, some maybe tuck it on a shelf, wherever you want to keep it safe. Put it in the pocket, whatever you like. This is yours. And any time that you feel that it's too much that's going on in your life or the world, take this seed. Imagine you take this seed out. And you could do this visualization again, which I am going to be posting on the website. So you can go and re-experience this again and send it out again. Or just take for yourself. Whatever your needs are, it'll be there. So you begin to walk back towards your bubble across this grass, which is now barren of the seeds because they're floating off into where they need to go. And you notice you have a perk in your step. Things feel good tonight. You're not bogged down with things that might be bothering you, because you just did a beautiful service to humanity, to the world, and to yourself. So you walk back to your bubble where you tossed your shoes in, and heck, you don't even feel like putting your shoes on. So you get back into your bubble of protection, and your helping spirit that was there with you and walked with you and will always walk with you, whether you know it or see them or not. They're there. They nod at you and smile, and they disappear. But again, you're not alone. So I want you to begin to very slowly come back to the room now that you're back in your bubble of protection. But don't open your eyes yet, please. What I want you to do is ask your helping spirit team to close your third eye chakra that we opened earlier to the perfect level for day-to-day living. You don't have to know how to do that. They'll do it for you. It'll be done. And as they close your third eye chakra to the perfect level, now you can begin to sort of shift your body a little bit if you need to be coming back to the room. Wiggle your toes or your fingers. When you feel the need to move your head, please do that very slowly. No sharp motions. Just very slowly move your neck and head area when you're ready. And when your time is right, come on back to the room and open your eyes. Thank you very much for participating in this guided meditation to help heal the world. Know that the energy, the love that you sent out will go to those areas that are in need of healing. And over time, all of our focused thoughts and intentions really do make a difference. Please feel free to listen to this meditation again over and over as many times as you like, and even possibly forward to other people so they can help heal the world as well. This meditation is wonderful because you can use it for any situation. It doesn't have to be just what the focus was tonight. You can heal your personal life or any other situations or experiences that you feel that you'd like to send loving healing energy to. Please visit our website, communityofspiritualseekers.com, for information about upcoming events, both free and paid, that are available to you. All details are on the website for you to explore. Thank you again for joining me for this meditation. Namaste and blessings to you.